What's up, my fabulous femme? It's your girl Naia, the self-crowned reaction queen, and today we're diving into something that's about to blow your gamer minds. We're checking out Nvidia's Ace AI could transform gaming interaction from IG. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how AI is basically the new wizard in town, ready to sprinkle some magic on our gaming experiences? I'm not saying we're about to witness the birth of our new robot overlords, but if they can make my gaming skills even half as good as my snack game, I'm all in. So grab your snacks, buckle up, and let's see if Nvidia is about to change the game or if we're just in for another tech tease. And hey, if you're as excited as I am, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more wild reactions. Let's get into it.
Hello, sir. Is there anything I could assist you with?
The word AI has become a catch-all for anything technology and data related of late. From AI pictures, movies, driving cars, even the very phone you're likely watching this on.
This is wild. AI is literally everywhere now, from our phones to self-driving cars. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie. Just imagine cruising around without even touching the wheel. I can barely parallel park, so I'm all for letting AI take the wheel. But also, can we trust it not to drive us into a tree? That's the real question.
Watching this on is filled with AI, according to the marketing at least. Now, it has become confusing to discern where the pre-AI line is drawn or how it benefits any given area specifically.
They're waiting for you, Gordon, in the test chamber.
Nvidia has been at the forefront of AI integration across their server and commercial industries, but at Computex last month, they made some big announcements that directly focused on their gaming portfolio. Now, RTX Remix has breathed new life into decades-old games, bringing Doom back into the spotlight.
Well, bringing back Doom with RTX Remix, that's epic. It's like giving a classic game a glow-up. Who doesn't love a bit of nostalgia mixed with some next-gen graphics? It's like seeing your childhood crush all grown up and looking fabulous. Can't wait to see how they've revamped those pixelated monsters.
Into the spotlight, but wasn't ever really away. Portal and the upcoming Half-Life 2 remix, improved further with industry-standard REST API integration, something which I have used myself for decades. The stateless and cacheable architecture adds more features, expanding the possible pipeline to enable external software such as Comfy UI and potentially more such as Blender and others. The increases here also include a new software development kit to extend the remixable games beyond the current fixed function DX8 or 9 limits it currently offers. AI texture upsampling and even high quality replacement textures using simple text prompts. The benefits for modders are clear. Now, they do not stop here though. Project G Assist, a tech demo, uses your RTX GPU to provide
Project G Assist sounds intriguing. Using your RTX GPU to enhance gameplay? That's next level. Imagine having an AI buddy guiding you through survival games, helping you find resources and strategize. It's like having a personal gaming coach. This could totally change how we interact with games. I'm all for less wandering around aimlessly and more action.
To provide game tips and is able to take text or voice instruction to solve a game issue and even game awareness. No more.
This is wild. The idea of having an AI that can give you game tips and even take voice commands is a total game changer. Imagine asking it how to tame a dinosaur in real time. It's like having a cheat code but way cooler. This could make gaming so much more immersive and less frustrating. I am here for it.
No more Nintendo. Now, the speech from Jensen was as dynamic as ever, but like his leather jacket, the presentation rocked on the benefits AI and this new Nvidia RTX AI SDK offers to game development and the player base alike. Now, the one thing that stood out to me most, offering a tangible benefit, and one I had
Okay, now we're getting to the juicy stuff. When they talk about tangible benefits, you know they're about to drop some serious knowledge, is they can actually enhance gameplay in a way that feels real and impactful. That's a total win. I'm all ears for what they're about to reveal.
One I had chance to test firsthand in London at an Nvidia press event in May was the Nvidia Avatar Cloud Engine, or ACE, with its covert protocol AI demo, and the results were impressive and could breathe new life into RPGs, adventures, open world games, and even the development pipeline itself.
Nvidia ACE is a suite of digital human technologies.
Now, ACE relies on a few core pillars, NIMs, which are pre-trained and packaged AI models. Now, with the latest iteration, it now includes the ability to run them on remote servers or locally on your PC, be it one of the RTX powered laptops or an RTX GPU desktop. These inference models provide a distinct set of functionality. Nvidia Riva speech recognition and translation microservice. It can, among other aspects, turn text into speech, TTS, convert speech into AI commands and instructions, ASR, and recognizing and processing them intelligently, and even translate into.
This is super cool. The ability to turn text into speech and recognize commands is a game changer for immersion. Imagine chatting with PNs that actually respond intelligently. It's like stepping into a living, breathing world where every interaction feels real. This could totally elevate storytelling in games.
Into other languages in real time, both for input and output. Nvidia Nemotron 3 4.5b, mouthful that is, which is the small language model, the SLM, that enables a reduced inference and low latency model to run locally via your RTX GPU. Without this, the footprint, computing cost and latency would be too large for your local device. Now finally, audio to face Nvidia technology can take all dialogue, be it captured or generative,
Whoa, audio to face technology? That's next level. The idea that dialogue can be captured or generated and then animated in real time is mind-blowing. This could make character interactions in games feel so much more authentic. Imagine your character actually reacting to what you say. This is the future of gaming right here.
in particular the vowels, and form them into real-time blend shapes on in-game models. This can be created dynamically using OpenUSD, Universal Scene Description, which was created by Pixar, or even baked out into pre-modeled and canned animation sets as required. There are others, such as Nvidia Omniverse RTX, but these are optional enhancements and not required for the AI and procedural character interactions.
Alex Miller, huh? Thought you were one of those tourists who can't resist striking up conversations with anyone in the lobby.
Now, this is not an end-to-end holistic solution, or even a complete AI character creator, or even game engine. This is a toolkit. It's part of the developer's pipeline within the entire suite of gaming tools. Now, using the Covert Protocol demo as an example, this real-time interactive and playable detective noir style demo requires all of the services described, but also runs within Epic's Unreal Engine 5 using their meta-human character creator graphics features such as ray trace reflections, and is built with in-world AI's character engine. This is used to build up the in-game NPC's motivations, emotions, reactions and decisions with a complex learning model that adapts and reacts to yours or even other NPCs' actions. Now, the Nvidia A solution is just another cog in the wheel for teams to expand and enhance games whilst reducing the workload to create high-quality, dynamic and branching character arc stories and more. Now, prior to the Computex update, the demo was restricted to being a hybrid solution, running the local game code on the PC, but having to converse with the Nvidia cloud service to upload, process, and then download the required AI actions responses via a large language model, LLM, which is hosted within the Nvidia AI farm. This was how my demo in London was conducted, and it was the most obvious cost of this was the latency. It presented itself as delays in your speech being processed, and then the relevant AI model traversed that information to respond to you, which was then delivered by the relevant NPC.
Hey, can I grab a drink anywhere?
Well, unfortunately, yes. Our bar is closed due to the staff shortage. But once we get more people.
Now, this caused some obvious delays of a few seconds as the character mused its response. Now, with this deployable NIM microservice solution, much of this can be stored locally on your RTX PC, laptop, or even local server if being used within a development studio. This aids both the ease of development cost and infrastructure for small and large teams alike, but also means the game's characters and processing time is now local and cacheable, which greatly increases the speed of interactions for the player and iteration times for the developers. The NIM server runs locally, which is built with Node.js, and via the relevant hooks from your voice, mouse, text inputs, and processed through the AI models, and then interpreted into the relevant actions, animations, responses, or even translations, which all become far faster, secure, and cheaper than a cloud-based option, making them more accessible.
Someone must have dropped it. Good start, but something's missing.
Now, the tools provided offer a vast amount of scalability and customization. Using the parameters within each NPC, you can choose various traits and predispose biases to dictate a stronger level of certain responses or actions, giving each NPC their own unique interests, backstory, and
This is next-level customization. Giving each NPC unique traits and backstories, that's how you create a living world. Imagine the depth of interactions when every character feels like they have their own personality. It's like stepping into a story where every choice matters. This could totally change how we connect with characters in games.
and even secrets that you as the player could uncover and leverage. And in fact, this happened to me in my demo without me even knowing it. I spent time talking to the doorman Taihun and happened to uncover his aspirations of becoming a barman. This then led to an off-piste conversation about his favourite drink, which even turned up later in the bar. The traits and extensions to the core model mean that teams can quickly iterate across hundreds of NPC AIs and even allow them to be fully or partially created, but still offering the flexibility to define all or some of these within the scope of the game, character or world. Now, this vastly increases iteration and development time, whilst always allowing an unprecedented level of dynamism and multilingual characters, meaning teams can create the game in their first language and allow the AI software to convert, translate and process across hundreds of other languages at compilation and even runtime. This means we can have an exponential increase in game character interaction, variety, unique.
This is huge. An exponential increase in character interaction and variety. That's what we've been waiting for. Imagine every NPC having their own unique dialogue and reactions based on their backstory. It's like every playthrough could feel completely different. This could redefine how we experience storytelling in games. I'm all in for that level of immersion.
Unique experience, comedic value, and individual experiences for each and every player. All this whilst reducing cost and time, but still offering full control and customization control for the team. Now take one of the best RPGs in modern times, The Witcher 3, and the years of effort and time put into the complex side quests, unique character stories and motivations can now be expanded on dramatically without the need to ramp up the team count and contractors to do it, enhancing game development schedules whilst improving the quality, the scale and focus on other aspects. From a game studio perspective, this means much faster iteration times, low code-based complexity, lower technical support and maintenance costs, and no need to handle long delays in localization stages and reviews of translation scripts, but still delivering and even improving on.
This is a game changer for studios. Cutting out localization delays while still improving quality? That's like hitting the jackpot. It means faster releases and a smoother experience for players worldwide. Plus, who doesn't want to see more games come out without all the translation headaches? This could really shake up the industry.
On the high dynamic and branching worlds the gaming audiences now expect.
But their lives were so busy they rarely You picked the wrong fight.
One of the biggest shifts the Covert Protocol demo highlighted was the ease of interactions and natural interfaces with all the characters. No more selection tree dialogues, no prefix responses that felt alien to your current game.
This is a total game changer. Getting rid of those clunky selection trees and scripted responses, that's what we need for a more immersive experience. It's like talking to a real person instead of a robot. This could make every interaction feel genuine and dynamic, which is exactly what players crave.
Current gaming predicament. Instead, everything felt far more innate and organic to you and the situation. Trying to trick one of the speakers into giving up information was a cerebral and even psychological challenge now, with it being far more accessible and challenging at the same time. The dynamic and often comedic responses also aided the enjoyment, and with different responses for others in attendance reinforced how unique each encounter could become. Sure, this may repeat at times, and the demo certainly had some bugs showing its proof of concept footings, such as the aforementioned delayed responses, vacant and robotic faces and animations, and even some subtle voice changes.
I've been dreaming of being the hotel's bartender for years.
One day,
Oh, perfect, the perfect cocktail.
Possibly highlighting split personalities within the game's NPCs aside, the accessibility and diversity of the interactions you could have in such a small and confined hotel lobby highlighted the scale and scope of which this technology could transform some of our most enjoyed gaming genres. Imagine the next Fallout game incorporating this into its already complex speech and character system.
Now that's a thought. If the next Fallout game uses this tech, it could elevate the already rich dialogue and character interactions to a whole new level. Just imagine the depth of conversations and the unique encounters you could have in the wasteland. It would make every playthrough feel fresh and engaging. I'm all for it.
System. You could coerce,
Alright, my fabulous femme, what a wild ride we just took with Nvidia's AI tech. From nostalgia trips with Doom to the idea of having a personal gaming coach guiding us through survival adventures. I mean, who doesn't want a sidekick that actually gives good advice? Like, finally a buddy that won't just choose the wrong path every single time. Now, did Nvidia meet my expectations from the intro? You bet your bottom dollar it did. I came in thinking we'd get some sparkly new features, and instead, we got a whole new paradigm shift in gaming interaction. The idea of personalized PNCNs responding to us like real people, that's the dream. Goodbye clunky dialogues, hello immersive storytelling. This isn't just a minor upgrade, it's like replacing your flip phone with the latest smartphone. We're seriously talking next level stuff here. But hey, here's hoping they figure out the whole robot overlord situation before this all goes too far. I mean, I'm all for AI help, but if it starts suggesting pineapple on pizza, we're gonna have problems. So what do you guys think? Are you ready for your gaming world to become as real as your snack game? If you loved this reaction as much as I did, make sure to crush that like button and subscribe for more outrageous reactions. You don't want to miss the Siemenses we've got lined up ahead. Until next time, keep it real, my fabulous femme.